Collective. I have to come back on because the way that video ended with the mother, I need to tap into that to figure out why that came out my mouth. So as much as I want to rest my voice, I need to tap in. So we're going to tap into why I said mother. Okay? So, but let's see if that energy comes out. So, ooh. I just heard no. Mother. It said tap on mother. Tap in on this energy of the mother. Something of a mother. What am I using, spirit? Tap into the energy of a mother. Okay, we tapping in. Let's see. What is this mother energy? Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light. Light attribute only please provide me with insight. What is this mother energy that we need to tap into? What about this mother energy? Because I said mother. Their mind is blown. Somebody's mother's mind is blown. They've been backed into a corner. Present, this is happening now. So in this present moment, somebody's mother has been backed into a corner because their mind is blown. I ain't even going to say, let me shut up. Hold on, collective. Because I'm reheating up my coffee because that shit happened while I was drinking my nice hot coffee and shiznit. So the ending of that last video, instead of saying I'm going to come back with another reading, I said mother. And spirit wants me to tap in with mother. And there's a mother that their mind is blown. They've been backed into a corner. And this is happening in the present moment now. Let's see what else. It says they were beating their chest like they were King Kong. It says somebody's mother was beating their chest like King Kong when you were host Caesar. So this could be my energy or yours, but probably it's mine because that was in my energy. So this is probably my energy that I'm reading. So somebody's mother right now, his mind is blown because they've been backed into his corner in this present moment because somebody's mother was beating their chest like King Kong and I'm a host Caesar. The upstairs neighbors. The upstairs neighbor's mother. Mind blown. Upstairs neighbors. The upstairs neighbor's mind is blown. They've been backed into a corner because of this sexual abuse. Oh yeah, let me make that too. Let me say that. This morning I woke up to me feeling like I was being sexually raped, and I know it was them upstairs. But we're not gonna say nothing. I left it alone. But I did tell them something. So upstairs neighbors sexual abuse. They're trying to shut me up. Failed. Oh yes it did. They in the panic room. Mind blown. So the upstairs neighbor's mother, their mind is blown. They've been backed into a corner this present moment because they were beating their chest like King Kong and I'm a whole Caesar. The upstairs neighbors were doing sexual abuse. They were spiritually raping me. And they were trying to shut me up and they failed and now they're in the panic room. Because they broke all types of laws. I like when spirit exposed my upstairs neighbors. Yes, let's do this. Come on, spirit. Let's expose these bitches. Die, demon, die. Die, die, demon, die. No weapon form will prosper. What I say? Die, demon, die. Die, die, demon, die. They fumbled the bag. It says they faked the death. They faked the death. They faked somebody's death or they faked my death. And they were doing womb magic. Yes, they were. They broke all types of laws. I don't know where to put my cup. I don't want to drink it, but it's hot. Hold on. Now they nervous because I feel my underarms sweating right now. Hold on, let me fix my cards. Make some space. Ooh, my underarms. They sweating. Whatever is that? They nervous. I would be nervous too after what had just happened there too. Maybe they thought that I wasn't, I don't know. Maybe they thought that I wasn't connected to the spirit or something. I don't know. I don't really know what they thought. I fucked up. I just feel like they feel like they fucked up. I don't know why I feel like saying that. We fucked up. 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 That's what I'm hearing. We fucked up. We fucked up. We fucked up. We fucked up. Oh my God. We fucked up. We fucked up. We fucked up. That's what I feel. Ooh. Flying home. Somebody's trying to fly home. Fake death flying home. Present moment in the panic room. Fake the death. They fake somebody's death. Or they fake my death. And then they try to unalive me. They broke all types of laws. That shit's still hot. They was told to walk away and leave it alone, and they didn't. No, they didn't. The upstairs neighbors, no weapon form will prosper, was told to walk away, leave it alone, and they didn't. No, they didn't. They manipulated others. Yes, they did. Rapunzel, they try to keep me locked in this apartment like a tower. Like a trap house. They try to keep me Rapunzel trap house. Evidence was found. Look at that. Manipulated others to keep me in this Rapunzel trap house, to keep me locked in this apartment, isolated. They're in the panic room. Now they're in the trap house because evidence was found. Confirmation with the sirens. The wild card unknown. They don't know what's going to happen. So upstairs neighbors, no weapon form will prosper, was told to leave it alone. They didn't listen. Now they don't know what's going to happen. The unknown. These are a bunch of weirdos. Yes, the fuck they are. Related to you by a marriage. God damn it. God damn it. Why? Something told me. Something told me. Something told me. Ew. Why? Are you related to me by anything? You fucking... Die, bitch. Die, demon, die. That's what the fuck you are. Why are you related to me? Who the fuck you marry? Who the fuck is this person's family married to in my family? Now I'm curious. I know I've mentioned it. I'm just not too sure which one it is. Is it my mother's father's side? Is it my godmother? Because they got that big old eye shit, froggy eye shit, like my godmother. So I'm trying to figure out who is this bitch related to? Who did my family? Why? Who? I want to know. Now I want to know who. Now I'm fucking curious. Now I want to know. I probably already said it. Most likely. Something they did was unforgettable. I probably already said it. Communal trial. Look, they experimental study group that involved an entire community or part of an organization. They were experimenting me, doing shit to me in this community. Confirmation. Look, I look at this. I don't need to sit here and act all crazy, even though if I want to, I can and yell like I do. You know? But all I gotta do is pull cards and it's just gonna come out. Brother related. This brother related keep coming out. The upstairs neighbor and their brother. I'm sorry, collective. I don't care if y'all see, but I need to take my tooth out if I drink this coffee because then my fucking tooth is gonna melt. It's gonna come off my thing. It's so funny. No shame in my game. I don't give a fuck. I'm not embarrassed. Look, what I don't see. So it's something that I don't see. It's somebody that these weirdos related to me by a marriage is what I don't see. I see it now. I just don't know who they married to in my family. That's what I don't see. This karmic couple upstairs. They running scared. Because I'm free. I have freedom. Yeah, they're materialistic. They did this for money. Uncle not related. With an uncle not related to them? Or with some uncle energy? Now they're holding resentment. This karmic couple wanted revenge. This landed right on the karmic couple. So I'm going to leave it there too. This karmic couple wanted revenge. Now they're holding resentment. In your vicinity lives around you. So people in my vicinity that live around me, their mind is blown. They tried to shut me up, but it failed. They were trying to disrupt my energy and it failed. And they all in the panic room. Yeah, they were trying to get me trying to cause me an eviction. They were all beating their chest like King Kong. Yeah, they failed to realize that I'm not the one to play with. I'm only pulling the cards, baby. Yeah, now they're going insane, berserker. They're going mad. Because they fumbled the bag. They was doing womb magic on me. They faked the death or faked my death. They were trying to make me look bad in the public eye. Yeah, they stubborn. Murder for hire. They were trying to unalive me. Look. They were told to walk it away. To walk it away. The walk it away. Oh, the accent. His Hispanic accent came out. The walk it away. They walk it away. They was told to walk away. And they didn't. They was trying to murder me. They were making bargains and deals. And they were making bargains and deals. They manipulated others and they were making bargains and deals to try to keep me trapped, isolated. Yeah, now they're going Looney Tunes. They in the trap house. Yeah, poisoning. Poisoning. Evidence was found that they were trying to poison me. Now they are terrified because they don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, because I'm protected by archangels. So these weirdos wanted some revenge. Whatever they did was unforgettable, and I'm protected. Yeah, not for sale. They sold me to the community. They sold me out to the community. To an organization. Now they're feeling the pressure because the walls is caving in. And with their brother related is what I don't see. Yeah, they being taken out their misery. This karmic couple, they were so desperate to win. Now they running scared. with a father not related to them. A father, uncle, brother related, and a father, uncle not related. They did something overboard. But it was not working. Somebody has reading problems. This false prophet. Yeah, I'm coming up as they murder for hire. They fail to realize that I'm not the one to play with because I'm a Princess Fiona Shrek. You know, you see the movie Shrek, right? You seen Princess Fiona. That bitch could handle her own, right? That's what I'm coming out as. I might have not looked like a princess, but I was. I might not have looked like I was royal, but I am. I might be a little unorthodox for you, but I am that one. They try to murder Princess Fiona energy. This was the oath they took. They took an oath to do this. Yeah, with an old school friend. An old school friend of theirs or an old school friend of mine. Yeah, a copycat and paste troll. Yeah, the past is catching up to them. Because I'm a Phoenix rising. And they alone. And they feeling the pressure. Yeah, Cinderella. So I'm coming up as Princess Fiona, Rapunzel, and Cinderella. They were trying to take my inheritance. Something that was left to me. Yeah, in one ear, out the other. They didn't listen. So this is somebody that has a strange smell. And a lot of wasted energy. Because they're unprotected. Yeah, something that they did in the past lifetime. They took an oath in the past lifetime and the past is catching up. So they took an oath in the past and now the past is catching up. Yeah, fairy magic. They were doing some fairy magic. Earth magic. Nature magic. They unprotected. Now they nervous. Yeah, and they did this for some type of official business. They were being paid to do this. Now they're getting blindsided. And now they lost in the fog. Something about November. Somebody could be a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. And I feel nervousness. They nervous. Because my underarms is sweaty. So collective. This mother energy is the upstairs neighbor's mother. And their karmic family. In some way, some shape, somehow. They related to me by marriage. So they married somebody that's my blood. Somebody in their family is married to somebody in my family. I want to puke. I want to puke. I want to puke. I want to puke, 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 puke. Why? Why these idiots fucking related to me? You know what's funny? And I kept saying, the upstairs neighbors, and for some reason I had a feeling that I was supposed to work with the upstairs neighbor. I don't know why. I said this before too. A long time ago. I think I was supposed to work with this upstairs neighbor. I was supposed to help this dude upstairs. I think so. I think it's so. Because I said that. I felt that a while ago. I was like, I have a feeling that I was supposed to maybe help this person something. There was something. I don't know what it was. They feeling haunted. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Work together, something. I was supposed to help him in some way, shape, or form. Look, they bit the hand that fed them, which was me. So I was supposed to help them, see? Look at that. Told you. I was supposed to help this dumbass. If they need to make peace with this imperfection. Look, the current homework community, they thought they were too legit to quit and they were delusional. They blaming me. You don't blame me for your fuck up because I'm unbothered. You can't blame me. You blaming me for this womb magic that you can't do because you're undivine masculine, feminine energy. That you're not really related to me. You're not related to me. You're really not. You're not my blood. You're naive. Somebody in your family, married in my family, don't make you my blood. Don't make you have my inheritance. Don't make you what's mine, yours. You got a bad reputation and you in childlike behavior. Yeah, they were so desperate to win. My underarms. They in Sonic Boom, street fight. They're about to get in a fight. This karmic family of snakes that about to be snakes execution. Look, tell you no lie. They do hydromancy and moon magic. They do water magic, moon magic. Yes, they do. Look, a copycat and paste troll. Sexual abuse. They being put into spiritual coma. They don't like that I'm at peace. And they were trying to change plans, but they still getting exposed. Whatever they did was a risky move with this blood magic. Trying to make negotiations. Forming weapons. Trying to cause delays. They being humble. Yeah, humble. Spiritual coma. Spiritual coma. I only read what the card. There's an organization that's haunted. This organization is haunted because they were lying. A lot of false advertisement because they wanted to join the hate crowd. And now they can't think straight. They got themselves tangled up in the situation. And they blaming me? Blame yourself. Don't blame me for your fuck ups. Yeah, you committed spiritual suicide and now you in the trap house. That's your fault, not mine. You was trying to have me replaced. Dumb and Dumber was trying to have me replaced. With their mother, lost but not forgotten. Doing fairy magic. Soul swappers. And they're a bunch of fairies. And I don't mean fairies like, homosexuals. But they do nature magic, earth magic. Trying to swap out souls. They were setting me up. Because they fear a risk. Something they did in November. Again, something with November. Flying home. Somebody could have flew home in November. Blindsided. No weapon form will prosper. Somebody flew home in November in the winter. They were racing against time. It says they try to water me down, but it only rejuvenated and revitalized my garden. Yes, thank you. An ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend is involved. Execution. Blow up sex doll sex magic. They do sex magic. They put a policy insurance, so they fake my death. There we go. They try to fake my death and then unalive me. Abuser. Got a bad reputation now. They Snow White negotiations. They could be getting high. Yeah, they're a bunch of lames. As seen on TV, they watching me. They did not come correct. They shouldn't have come at all in my energy. Now their magic is rendered powerless. They downplayed my gifts and my talents and my skills. They watered me down. Yeah. About my spirit guide, that I'm connected to spirit guide. They have sleepless nights and restless days. They're running out of money. Something is long overdue. The next door neighbor. Here we go. Poisoning. Endings happening. Is what I don't see. Every time they do a spell or ritual, it rains, moon cycle cleanse. I'm unstoppable. Dreams deferred, not defeated. And now they're in their feelings. Because spirit is walking amongst us. And they don't have no lives. They thought they were too legit to quit. They were delusional, and they need to make peace with this imperfection, and they are terrified. I'm not going to pull no more. Now they're holding meetings. Meetings is being held now. Yeah, under my masculine, feminine are holding meetings, and they feeling depleted, anorexic, and malnourished, and they're unprotected. Yeah, look, this dissociative identity disorder, they don't know who they are. Yeah, tragic endings happening. These karmics is trapped. Yeah, because they evil. Burdened but not broken. They may have burdened me, but they didn't break me. Yeah, because I'm a triple threat. It's over. Yeah, they have an underlying illness and no magic. Yeah, a revenant. So, like I said, so they was a group of people left me, tried to leave me out in the woods for that. Now they got health issues. They all about to piss themselves. It says they locked up behind bars. Somebody's locked up already, or they're about to be. Business offer off the table. They're not getting this money that they thought they were getting. It says hacking. They were trying to hack me. They need medical assistance. Trying to distort my energy. Energy distortion. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, collective. They have a fraudulent business. In the shadows. They all fall down. They can't sweet talk the devil with offers anymore. They lacking common sense. Being manipulative. They need to vacate the premises. Because they got themselves in too deep. Checkmate. They just been checkmate. Rebelling and challenging authority. Spiraling out of control. And the lies are unfolding. The wrath of God. I'm done. That's no more cards. Look, tragic endings happening by the wrath of God. The informant plan failed. And the devil is sick for trying to be a prick, trying to be a slick prick. Another indictment charge is piling up, and these people are being recorded. Ancestors is watching. These people were paid to cause harm, and they thought they had a reason to harm me. And they got no more cards to play. They out of moves, and they in denial. Exposed. They infatuated with my energy. The government, return to sender. If they don't confess, so if they don't confess, if they don't confess, their life will be a mess. They stress. They need to confess to the government. And everything has been returned to these crazy energy vampires, family abuse, these frauds that are infatuated with me. They gotta go confess. Everybody knows the truth and the secret is revealed. They're getting bad news. That they were all up in my business being nosy. And I'm getting good news. That they cursed their contract and they being casted out. They up the creek river without an ocean. They're not a part of. They drowning and they trapped like a labyrinth with no way out. And they shall perish. They're holding a lot of animosity because another one bites the dust. For them trying to close my roads and block my path. They were searching for information in my dreams, but they created a monster and the beast is unleashed. Secret love affair is getting exposed and they fucking asses entrapped. Yeah, they messy energy. Had a lot of unwanted opinions and manipulated others with their unwanted opinions. And they fumbled the bag because they were beating their chest like King Kong and I'm a whole Caesar. Trying to make me look bad in the public eye. They're the ones that look bad in the public eye. Collective, I'm done. This time, I didn't even have to fucking talk this shit about the upstairs neighbors. The cards did it all for me. I have high potential, and they underestimated they underestimated me, trying to sabotage me. Now they've been backed into a corner, and they're going crazy because they just got blindsided, and their mind is blown that nothing they're doing is not gonna work, and they ain't got no money. They're running out of money. A storm is coming. Sweats a lot when they're nervous. That's why my underarms are sweating. Look, they nervous. Because they was doing death magic on me. And it's not working. They're racist. Now people are talking about them. Because they were too busy running lies to see their own downfall. And they sacrificed people and animal for money because those so desperate for win. They were trying to sell me. They running scared now. With their mother related. And they in the trap house. I'm done. That's why mother came out. Mother finally came out at the end of this reading. See? Their mother. It's their mother. They commit spiritual suicide, collective. Coming for me. This mother that's related to them. However, their mother, a mother that's related to them, could be their aunt, is a mother figure that's related to them. It could be their mother or a mother that's an aunt energy, somebody that's related to them. A mother figure that's related to them. They in the trap house. Yeah. This mother is getting blindsided, and this mother energy got to vacate the premises because they were manipulative, and now they're in their feelings. Their mind is blown because whatever they did is not working. Soul swapping. They were trying to swap my soul. And somebody passed away because of this graveyard magic root work that they did. Because they were non-believers. For this setup, they set me up. Trying to set me up and sabotage me. They've been backed into a corner. And they sick, underlying illness. I said I was going to stop plucking. This MILF, this Miss Parker vibe, this is a MILF energy. That their energy is distorted. They did a policy insurance on me. Look, mother's side of the family. They like to be naughty by nature. Doing sex magic. Look at that. They crimes committed. Doing sex. I'm done. I'm a triple threat. And they were in competition with me. The Hunger Games trying to unalive me. They going to prison. They going to prison. Collective. They going to jail. I'm done plucking for real now. I think they getting exposed. Ooh. Yeah, look, they were told to leave it alone and they didn't. They couldn't dim my light and then now they wanted to fight me. And the signs can no longer be ignored. And now everything is pure entertainment now. How they collaborated with others. People could be laughing. An ex-friend. The illusion is on them and they're clueless. An old school friend. And things is happening to an old school friend, maybe mine. They running scared. February, last month, toxic. Last month, somebody running scared. We just now getting into March. Today's only the 2nd of March. Anyway, I'm going to stop pulling. Because my upstairs neighbors is hella nervous. They were jealous and envious. Because I feel it. My underarms is fucking sweaty. I don't know if you can see the glistening under my arms. But they fucking wet. You sweating. My God. Look, I see another message. Ooh, another one. It says, look, wow. It says, moon magic rituals left a big mess. They trying to clean up traces, left evidence left behind. Downstairs neighbor, rotting from the inside out. They were trying to bind me to their karma, a karmic man, a chain smoker. This month in March, fights is happening. They try to get me fired. This person got breathing problems. They stubborn. Murder for hire. They fumbled the bag. The downstairs neighbor, all the neighbors came out. Upstairs, next door, and downstairs. And when I said mother came out my mouth right after the next door neighbor left his apartment. Anyway, I guess everybody's getting exposed. Yeah, these people are imagining their own funeral and ending. Yeah, they don't know what's gonna happen. Wild card unknown because of this moon magic. Because they would be in troublemakers. Now they all got themselves tangled up in a situation. They need to vacate the premises. Because they just have been checkmate. Confirmation. Now I'm going to end it now. Now I'm ending it. That was a perfect confirmation. That was a perfect ending to that. That confirmation right there. Right after what I said. Collective, that is the end of the reading now. For real. Peace out. These people continue to get exposed because they continue to do shit in my energy. So, yeah, now they're holding meetings. Right now. They meeting up. Collective. That last video was a motherfucking experience. For real. I have never. But anyway, somebody got exposed at the end of that reading. Somebody got exposed at the end of that video. And it's exposing the upstairs neighbors, the next door neighbor, and the downstairs neighbor. For what the fuck they've been trying to do to me. Yeah. Peace out, collective. I'll catch you later. Enjoy your day. Have a prosperous one. Stay protected. Stay prayed up. Peace out.